Good morning. It's Andrea, aka Chocolate Dimples. And today I want to talk about letting go of expectations. I often mention or reference a friendship of mine. And I do that because this particular friendship has been one that has really challenged me to grow in ways that I didn't even realize that I needed to grow. It's really forced me and continues to force me to own all of my stuff, all my mess. And one thing that I have learned recently, truly learned, and it is ingrained in my spirit now, is the value of having no expectations, especially when talking about relationships. You know, I've been the person who comes into a relationship with 1,000 expectations. I didn't realize that until recently, that I had this running tab of things that I wanted to happen. And the list is going. It's constantly going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. And what it was doing was stepping in the way of me being able to fully see and live in the moment. The damage that I caused because of my expectations are just ridiculous. I didn't really know that's what I was doing, that I was projecting my expectations. And then when my expectation wasn't being met, now I'm irritated, I'm angry, frustrated, whatever. And realistically, it wasn't for them to meet that need. Because oftentimes the needs that we have, they can be met in other ways. But I didn't allow that to happen. I got caught up in the expectation. And what's unfortunate about that is when you get lost in your expectations, you miss being in the moment. So many times I missed the moment. Our last encounter together, just the two of us, I came with no expectations. And in that moment, I was able to see the sweetness in that individual's spirit. Just a gentleness that I haven't been able to see because I was in my expectations, and you weren't doing this, and you weren't doing that, and you weren't doing this. And that's all I could see. I couldn't see what was standing in front of me. And the opportunity to move forward in our friendship was always came short because I would allow my expectations to rule the moment. Expectations. If you're in your job, you expect a paycheck. Yes, that makes sense in that situation because that's a transactional relationship. I work, you pay. But in relationship with people, with significant others, with your children, is not based on transactions. And unconsciously, and I say unconsciously because I wasn't doing this on purpose. However, I was still doing it. I was projecting my expectations. And like I said, when they weren't getting met, I get angry. And that's when you start to try to manipulate and try to force things to go the way that you want it to go. But can you really do that? No. You don't even have the right. And when you step outside of the moment, you miss what is in front of you and you miss seeing what the truth is. I don't know if this individual and I have a future. No one knows that. I can be gone tomorrow. They can be gone tomorrow. All I have and all anyone has is right now. And we can't lose sight of the right now because of what we want. And again, I'm very guilty of that. My wants and my needs superseding reality. Reality was, I don't know. But right now we have this moment. Let's live in this moment. Yes, we can plan for the future, of course. But plans change. Things happen. And when you can live in the reality of things, you can deal with whatever happens. It doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. But truth hurts a lot less. I know now that I will only focus on right now. I will plan, sure, do my little plans here and there, but I will focus on right now. Right now. Don't get lost in my thoughts, my expectations, but to be in now. So many times I miss the now. I miss the beauty of now. Focusing on what I want versus what is going on right in front of me. The beauty of it right in front of me. I hope that makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to me. Like I said, it makes sense to me. I have to stay here. I have to be in the now. I have to be present to experience the beauty of what it is. Not what it could be, but what it is. And then also, if necessary, what it's not. And be able to deal with it accordingly. Peace and blessings. I'm out.